When others judge you, keep working hard. While they make fun of you, put in even more effort. When they are sleeping, you should be studying. When they talk badly about you, keep on working. In a few years, they will compare their lives to yours and realize you are miles ahead. Focus on yourself because there's always going to be noise and people trying to bring you down. Ignore the haters and let your success speak for itself. The best way to silence them is through your actions and achievements. Who cares what they say or think? You need to be so focused on your goals that their opinions don't even matter. When life gets tough, it's a sign for you to stand up and fight back. You will always face criticism from others and even from yourself. Don't let negative thoughts or words derail you. Remind yourself that you can handle it and push through. Small obstacles won't stop your progress. Keep working on yourself, chasing your dreams, and building your future. Your success will be the best answer to any doubts or negativity. Remember, the real winners in life are those who focus on their own path, building their own way to greatness without getting distracted. When you focus on yourself, you stop caring about what others think. Activate your don't care button. If you want to succeed, because the world doesn't care about your dreams and will try to take them away if you let it. You have to decide to stand up for yourself and grind every single day to reach greatness. You might need to give up some friends or opportunities. Be obsessed with your goals. Live and breathe your dreams. Every action and thought should move you closer to where you want to be. This journey requires discipline and pushing yourself even when it's hard. Wake up every day hungry for success and ready to face challenges. It will be tough and people will doubt you, but that's their problem, not yours. Your job is to stay focused and keep your eyes on the prize. Doing things you dislike is one of the most powerful skills you can develop. It's about getting out of your comfort zone, tackling the tasks you dread, and facing your fears head on. It's not just about enduring discomfort, but actively seeking it out and conquering it. Many people won't understand why you're working so hard. They will wonder why you don't take breaks and just hang out. They won't get it, and that's why they won't achieve the levels of success you will. As you stay focused on your goal and keep putting in time and effort, you will start to see big results. People will keep judging and talking about you, but don't waste time trying to change their minds. Let your results do the talking, because the best revenge is massive success. Prove them wrong with your success, and they won't have anything left to say. To get there, you need mental toughness. It's easy to do things when you feel like it, but doing something you hate, especially when you don't want to, is really hard. But the more you push yourself to do it, the stronger your willpower becomes. The hard tasks make you stronger. The things we resist offer the biggest opportunities for growth. By facing these tasks, you will discover new passions, develop new skills, and find strengths you did not know you had. When you are working, minimize distractions. In today's world, with constant notifications and interruptions, it's crucial to create a focused environment. Managing your time is essential. Don't just wing it, plan your days, and stick to the plan. Break your tasks into smaller chunks so you don't get overwhelmed. Stay on track and don't let procrastination win. The real champions treat focus like their lifeline. They stay locked in on their goals with intense focus day after day, week after week, month after month, for as long as it takes. They see their goals not as distant dreams, but as realities they are working to achieve. Every step they take and decision they make is driven by their commitment to their vision. This level of dedication separates true achievers from everyone else. You will have many people telling you that you don't have what it takes, that you are being unrealistic. Don't believe them. Ignore the noise and focus on yourself. Go after your dreams and give it all you've got. If you lose, at least you tried. Failure is better than never trying. It's not the person with the best genes or the most potential who wins, but the one with the greatest perseverance, the one who keeps going and going. That's the person who succeeds. Every true leader is called strange when they show real leadership. Be strong enough to keep going when people laugh at you or throw stones at you. What will you do now? How will you turn things around and make them read about you in the future? Don't worry about getting even. Focus on getting ahead. Stay focused on your goals. You need to be relentless, never let up, never quit, and never let anyone talk you out of your dreams. Everyone gets knocked down, but you have to get back up and keep going. Your comfort zone is the deadliest place you can be. Never feel comfortable. Always be happy but dissatisfied? You need to go all in. Every moment, every minute, every day, every week, every month, and every year for as long as it takes. You should be consumed with your path. What you do at night matters. What you do in the morning matters. What you do when your friends are out partying matters. Success doesn't care what day it is. It keeps moving. If you want to succeed, you need to put in more effort and energy than everyone else. Work while they sleep, learn while they party, save while they spend, and live the life they dream of. Now, let me tell you something crucial about this journey of working hard in silence. It's not just about the actions you take. It's about the mindset you cultivate. It's about developing an unshakable belief in yourself and your vision, even when no one else can see it. Think about a seed planted in the ground. For weeks, sometimes months, nothing appears to be happening on the surface. But beneath the soil, that seed is working tirelessly, developing roots, gathering strength, preparing to break through. That's exactly what you're doing when you work hard in silence. You are laying the groundwork for your future success. Let me share a story with you that illustrates this principle perfectly. There was a young woman named Sarah who dreamed of becoming a successful entrepreneur. She had an innovative idea for a tech startup, but she came from a small town where most people settled for ordinary jobs and modest ambitions. Sarah knew that if she wanted to succeed, she had to work harder than everyone else, so she started working on her business plan. While her friends were out enjoying their weekends, Sarah was hunched over her computer, coding and refining her product. Many people in her town did not understand her dedication. They would often say things like, Sarah, why don't you get a real job? Or you are wasting your time on a pipe dream. Some even laughed at her ambition, saying she was too naive to understand how the world really worked. But Sarah did not let their words discourage her. Instead, she used their doubt as fuel for her determination. She worked tirelessly, often pulling all-nighters to perfect her product. She took online courses to learn about marketing and finance. She reached out to potential mentors in the industry, facing rejection after rejection until she found someone willing to guide her. For 3 years, Sarah worked in silence. She did not post about her progress on social media. She did not brag about her small victories to her skeptical neighbors. She just kept her head down and worked. There were moments of doubt, times when she wondered if everyone else was right. But in those moments, she would remind herself of her vision and push through the uncertainty. Finally, after years of hard work, Sarah launched her product. The launch was modest, but her innovative solution quickly caught the attention of a major tech blog. Suddenly, users started pouring in. Within 6 months, Sarah's startup had grown exponentially. She was featured in tech magazines and invited to speak at industry conferences. The same people who had doubted her were now amazed by her success. They couldn't believe that the quiet, hardworking girl they had dismissed had become a rising star in the tech industry. Sarah's story spread throughout her small town, inspiring other young people to pursue their dreams. When asked about her success, Sarah simply said, "I learned to work hard in silence and let my success make the noise." Ladies and gentlemen, Sarah's story is a powerful reminder of what we can achieve when we focus on our goals and ignore the naysayers. It's a testament to the power of silent dedication and unwavering perseverance. Now let's talk about how you can apply these principles to your own life. First and foremost, you need to clearly define your goals. What is it that you want to achieve? What's your equivalent of Sarah's tech startup? Once you have a clear vision, break it down into actionable steps. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither will your dreams be realized overnight. Next, develop a routine that supports your goals. Wake up early before the rest of the world is stirring. Use those quiet morning hours to work on your most important tasks. Create a schedule that maximizes your productivity and stick to it religiously. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. But here's the key. Do all of this quietly. Don't broadcast your every move on social media. Don't constantly talk about your plans with others. Instead, channel all that energy into actually doing the work. Let your actions speak louder than your words. This silent work ethic serves two purposes. First, it keeps you focused. When you are not constantly seeking validation from others, you can concentrate fully on your tasks. Second, it protects you from unnecessary negativity. The less people know about your plans, the less opportunity they have to criticize or discourage you. Now, I'm not saying you should isolate yourself completely. Having a support system is crucial. Find a mentor or a small group of like-minded individuals who understand your vision and can offer genuine support and constructive feedback. These should be people who lift you up, not drag you down. As you work towards your goals, you will face obstacles. There will be days when you feel like giving up. In those moments, remember Sarah's story. Remember that success is often just on the other side of your greatest challenges. Develop mental toughness by embracing discomfort. Do the things you don't want to do, because that's where growth happens. Cultivate patience. In our instant gratification culture, it's easy to get discouraged when success doesn't come quickly. But real, lasting success takes time. It's built on a foundation of consistent effort over months and years. Trust the process and keep putting in the work, even when you can't see immediate results. Learn to silence your inner critic. Often, the harshest judgments come from within. When self-doubt creeps in, acknowledge it, but don't let it paralyze you. Instead, use it as motivation to work harder and prove yourself wrong. Remember, success leaves clues. Study the habits and strategies of successful people in your field. What do they do differently? How do they manage their time? What sacrifices have they made? Learn from their experiences, but don't try to copy them exactly. Take what works for you and adapt it to your unique situation. As you start to see success, stay humble. Don't let early victories go to your head. Instead, use them as motivation to work even harder. Success is not a destination. It's a journey. There's always room for improvement, always another level to reach. And when you do achieve significant success, when your hard work finally pays off in a big way, remember to give back. Use your success to lift others up. Be the mentor you wished you had when you were starting out. Create opportunities for others to succeed. Now let me share another powerful principle with you. The concept of compound effort. Just like compound interest in finance, compound effort in personal development can lead to extraordinary results over time. Imagine you are building a wall. If you lay just one brick each day, it might not seem like much progress. But if you do this consistently, day after day, week after week, year after year, you will eventually have built an enormous, sturdy wall. That's the power of effort. The same principle applies to your personal and professional growth. Small, consistent efforts compound over time to produce remarkable results. Read just 10 pages of a book every day, and by the end of the year, you will have read over 3,600 pages. That's equivalent to about 12 books. Practice a skill for just 30 minutes each day, and after a year, you will have put in over 180 hours of deliberate practice. This is where working hard in silence really shines, because when you are not constantly seeking validation or comparing yourself to others, you can focus on these small, daily improvements. You can trust the process, knowing that your efforts are compounding, even if the results aren't immediately visible. Let me tell you about John, aspiring writer I once mentored. John had a dream of becoming a best-selling author, but he had a full-time job and a family to support. He couldn't just quit his job to write full-time. So we came up with a plan. John committed to writing for just 1 hour each day, no matter what. He woke up at 5 a.m. every morning before his family was awake and wrote. Some days he wrote 500 words, some days only 100. But he showed up every single day and put in the work. For 2 years, John worked in silence. He did not tell his colleagues about his writing. He did not post updates on social media about his progress. He just wrote day after day, honing his craft. After 2 years, John had completed his first novel. He spent another 6 months editing and polishing it. When he finally submitted it to publishers, he faced rejection after rejection. But John did not give up. He used each rejection as feedback, revised his novel, and kept submitting. Finally, after 47 rejections, a publisher accepted John's novel. It wasn't an instant bestseller, but it sold steadily. More importantly, opened doors for John. He wrote a second novel which sold better than the first. By his third novel, John had quit his day job and was writing full-time. Today, John is a successful author with a loyal readership. When aspiring writers ask him for advice, he tells them about the power of showing up every day, of working hard in silence, of trusting the process even when results seem far away. John's story illustrates a crucial point. Success is not about making one big leap. It's about taking small steps consistently over a long period. It's about showing up every day even when you don't feel like it, even when no one is watching. How you can apply this principle of compound effort to your own life. Start by identifying the key areas where you want to improve. Maybe it's your professional skills, your health and fitness, your relationships, or your personal growth. For each area, define a small, manageable action that you can perform daily. It could be reading for 30 minutes, exercising for 20 minutes, making one sales call, or writing 500 words. The key is to make it small enough that you can do it consistently, even on your busiest days. Next, create a system to track your progress. It could be as simple as marking an X on a calendar for each day you complete your task. The visual representation of your progress can be incredibly motivating. Remember, the goal here is consistency, not perfection. There will be days when you miss your target. That's okay. The important thing is to get back on track the next day. Don't let one missed day turn into 2, then 3, then a week. As you build this habit of consistent, silent effort, you will start to notice something interesting. The tasks that once seemed challenging will become easier. You will start to crave the feeling of accomplishment that comes from completing your daily goals. You will develop a sense of quiet confidence, knowing that you are making progress even if others can't see it yet. This is where the silent part of work hard in silence becomes so powerful. When you are not constantly seeking external validation, you can focus on the intrinsic rewards of your efforts. You can enjoy the process of growth and improvement for its own sake, not just for the recognition it might bring. Moreover, working in silence allows you to develop your own voice, your own style, your own approach. When you're not constantly comparing yourself to others or trying to meet external expectations, you have the freedom to explore and innovate some of the most groundbreaking ideas. And innovations have come from people who worked quietly on their passions away from the spotlight. Think about the great inventors and innovators throughout history. Many of them worked for years in relative obscurity before their breakthroughs changed the world. Thomas Edison experimented with thousands of materials before he successfully created the light bulb. The Wright brothers worked quietly in their bicycle shop for years before they achieved the first powered flight. Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak built the first Apple computer in a garage. These examples remind us that true innovation often happens away from the public eye. It happens in the quiet moments of focused work, of trial and error, of persistent effort in the face of setbacks. So, as you work towards your goals, embrace the silence. Embrace the solitude of focused work. See it not as isolation, but as an opportunity for deep concentration and creativity. But remember, working hard in silence doesn't mean you should never seek help or advice. It's important to know when to work quietly and when to reach out for support or guidance. The key is to be selective about whose opinions you value and when you choose to share your work. Find mentors and peers who understand your vision and can provide constructive feedback, but be cautious about sharing your ideas or plans too widely, especially in the early stages. Not everyone will understand or support your vision, and premature criticism can be discouraging. As you progress on your journey, you will start to notice changes not just in your external circumstances, but in yourself. You will develop resilience, the ability to persist in the face of setbacks. You will cultivate patience, understanding that meaningful achievements take time. You will build self-discipline, the ability to do what needs to be done, whether you feel like it or not. These qualities, resilience, patience, and self-discipline, are the hallmarks of true success. They are what separate those who achieve their dreams from those who merely dream. As you develop these qualities through your silent, consistent effort, they begin to permeate all areas of your life. The discipline you develop in pursuing your professional goals spills over into your personal life. The resilience you build in facing career challenges helps you navigate personal setbacks. The patience you cultivate in working towards long-term goals improves your relationships and overall life satisfaction. This is the true power of working hard in silence. It's not just about achieving a specific goal or attaining a particular level of success. It's about becoming the kind of person who is capable of achieving any goal they set their mind to. As you continue on this path, you will begin to notice a shift in how you view challenges and obstacles. Instead of seeing them as roadblocks, you will start to see them as opportunities for growth and learning. You will develop a problem-solving mindset, always looking for ways to overcome difficulties rather than being defeated by them. This mindset is crucial because the path to success is rarely smooth or straightforward. There will be setbacks, failures, and unexpected obstacles, but when you have developed the habit of working hard in silence, you will have the mental fortitude to push through these challenges. Remember, every successful person you admire has faced failures and setbacks. The difference is that they did not let these setbacks define them or deter them from their goals. They used them as stepping stones, as valuable lessons that helped them refine their approach and come back stronger. So, embrace the challenges you face. See them not as signs that you are on the wrong path, but as necessary steps on the journey to success. Each obstacle you overcome makes you stronger, more resilient, and better equipped to handle future challenges. As you progress on your journey, working hard in silence, you may find that your goals evolve. As you grow and learn, you might discover new passions or opportunities you had not considered before. This is natural, and it's a sign of growth. Don't be afraid to adjust your goals as you gain new insights and experiences. The key is to remain committed to the process of growth and improvement, even as your specific goals may change. The habits you have developed, the discipline, the focus, the resilience will serve you well no matter what path you choose to pursue. Success is not a zero-sum game. Your success does not diminish anyone else's, and their success does not diminish yours. There's room for everyone to succeed and thrive. This understanding frees you from the need to compete or compare yourself with others. It allows you to focus entirely on your own growth and progress. It enables you to celebrate others' successes genuinely, knowing that their achievements don't take anything away from you. As you start to see the results of your hard work, as you begin to achieve the goals you have set for yourself, you might be tempted to start broadcasting your success. You might want to prove the doubters wrong, to show off your achievements to those who did not believe in you. But I urge you to resist this temptation. Remember the power of working in silence. Let your results speak for themselves. True success doesn't need to be announced. It's evident in your actions, your demeanor, your quiet confidence. Instead of seeking validation from others, focus on the internal satisfaction that comes from knowing you have done your best, that you have stayed true to your vision and your values. This internal validation is far more powerful and lasting than any external praise or recognition. As you achieve success, remember to give back. Use your success to create opportunities for others. Mentor those who are just starting out on their journey. Share your knowledge and experiences not to boast, but to inspire and guide others. By doing this, you create a positive cycle. Your success inspires others to work hard and pursue their dreams. Their success, in turn, creates more opportunities and innovations that benefit everyone. This is how real, lasting change happens, not through grand gestures or loud proclamations, but through the quiet, consistent efforts of individuals committed to growth and improvement. So I challenge you today to embrace this philosophy of working hard in silence. Make a commitment to yourself, right here and now, to focus on your personal growth and development with unwavering dedication. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Your journey to extraordinary success starts with a decision to put in the work, day in and day out, regardless of who's watching or what immediate rewards you might receive. As you leave this room today, I want you to reflect on your goals and aspirations. What is that one thing you have always wanted to achieve, but haven't yet pursued with full commitment? Maybe it's starting your own business, writing a book, learning a new skill, or improving your health and fitness. Whatever it is, I want you to make a plan to work on it consistently, even if it's just for 15 minutes a day. Imagine where you could be a year from now if you dedicated just 15 minutes every day to your goal. That's over 90 hours of focused effort. Think about the progress you could make, the skills you could develop, the knowledge you could gain, and all of this achieved quietly, without fanfare, but with unwavering dedication. Know what some of you might be thinking. But Brian, I'm already so busy. I don't have time to add another task to my day. To that I say, we all have the same 24 hours in a day. It's not about finding time. It's about making time. It's about prioritizing what's truly important to you. Look at your daily routine. Where can you carve out 15 minutes? Maybe it's waking up a bit earlier, or using part of your lunch break, or cutting back on social media time. The key is to make it a non-negotiable part of your day, like brushing your teeth or eating breakfast. And here's a crucial point. Don't wait for perfect conditions to start. There will never be a perfect time. The conditions will never be just right. Start now with what you have where you are. Remember, it's not about making huge leaps. It's about taking small, consistent steps in the right direction. As you embark on this journey of working hard in silence, you will likely face moments of doubt and discouragement. There will be days when you don't see immediate results, when it feels like you are not making progress. In those moments, I want you to remember this. Growth is not always visible, but it's always happening when you are putting in the work. Think about a bamboo plant. For the first years after it's planted, you see no visible growth above the ground, but beneath the surface, it's developing a complex root system. Then, in the 5th year, it suddenly shoots up, growing up to 90 feet in just 6 weeks. Your growth might feel like that bamboo plant. You might not see immediate results, but trust that your consistent efforts are building a strong foundation for future success. Another powerful tool in your journey of silent hard work is the practice of self-reflection. At the end of each day, take a few minutes to review your progress. Ask yourself, what did I learn today? What challenges did I overcome? How did I move closer to my goals? This daily practice of self-reflection helps you stay accountable to yourself and allows you to celebrate your small wins along the way. Now, let's address another common concern. Some of you might be worried that by working in silence, you are missing out on opportunities for collaboration or networking. But here's the thing. Working hard in silence doesn't mean working in isolation. It means being selective about when and how you share your work and ideas. There's a time for collaboration and a time for focus, individual effort. Learn to recognize when you need input from others and when you need to hunker down and do the work on your own. And when you do collaborate, do it with purpose. Seek out mentors and peers who can provide valuable insights and constructive feedback, but be cautious about sharing your ideas too widely, especially in the early stages when they're still taking shape. Remember, some of the most groundbreaking innovations in history were developed in relative obscurity before they changed the world. The Wright brothers worked quietly in their bicycle shop for years before achieving the first powered flight. Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak built the first Apple computer in a garage. These examples remind us that true innovation often happens away from the public eye in the quiet moments of focused work and persistent effort. As you continue on this path of working hard in silence, you will begin to notice changes not just in your external circumstances, but in yourself. You will develop resilience, the ability to persist in the face of setbacks. You will cultivate patience, understanding that meaningful achievements take time. You will build self-discipline, the ability to do what needs to be done, whether you feel like it or not. These qualities, resilience, patience, and self-discipline, are the hallmarks of true success. They are what separate those who achieve their dreams from those who merely dream. And the beautiful thing is, as you develop these qualities through your silent, consistent effort, they begin to permeate all areas of your life. The discipline you develop in pursuing your professional goals spills over into your personal life. The resilience you build in facing career challenges helps you navigate personal setbacks. The patience you cultivate in working towards long-term goals improves your relationships and overall life satisfaction. This is the true power of working hard in silence. It's not just about achieving a specific goal or attaining a particular level of success. It's about becoming the kind of person who is capable of achieving any goal they set their mind to. Working hard in silence is not just a strategy for success. It's a philosophy for life. It's about focusing on what truly matters, about building character, along with competence, about creating value rather than seeking validation. Commit to your goals with unwavering dedication. Put in the work day after day, regardless of who's watching or what immediate rewards you might receive. Trust the process, knowing that your consistent efforts are building a foundation for extraordinary success. Remember, the loudest voice in the room is not always the most impactful. True power often lies in quiet confidence, in the silent determination to pursue your dreams relentlessly. So go forth, work hard in silence, and let your success make the noise. The world is waiting for what you have to offer. Don't let it wait too long.